Hello, this is the Tech Club, and today we're going to be interviewing Mrs. Candela. Did you always want to be a librarian?
Yes, I did. I've loved reading for as long as I can remember, and it was always a special treat for me to go to the library.
Mm-hmm. What is your favorite book to read?
I don't actually have a favorite book. I get this question a lot. I love so many books and I read constantly, so I love to learn new things. So I'm always
Mm-hmm.
reading.
On average, how many kids do you get usually in the library on a day, on one day?
One day, probably about 100 to 150 boys and girls come in and out of the library on a daily basis.
It's a
So,
lot.
yeah, it is. It keeps me busy. I love it.
When you're not teaching, what is your favorite thing to do?
What do you think my favorite thing to do is?
Read?
Read, read, and spend time with my family. Those are my two favorite things to do.
Mm-hmm. How do you motivate your students?
I try to motivate my students by coming up with some really creative projects to keep them interested and spark their imagination. So, do you think I do a good job with that?
I think so. At what age did you start liking books?
What age? Oh my goodness. My mom started reading to me. Oh my goodness. Probably when I was so little, I couldn't even hold up a book myself. And that's why I started going to the library. She took me to the library, which is a very special place. So I became a librarian. All good, positive memories, right?
Do you have anything you want to say to the kids that are leaving you for middle school?
Oh, I'm gonna miss you guys so much, you boys and girls. You know how much I love you. Please come back and visit me, please, and tell me about all your success and how you developed and grew. I'll miss you. Please come back and visit me.
Bye. This is one of the Tech Club's exclusive interviews. Subscribe to see more.